A local garden established last year in the spring actually, had the goal of improving access to healthy fresh foods in the heart of one of Peoria's food deserts. So here to speak about this garden is Kristen Berchtold with the Phoenix Community Development Services. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me. I'm thrilled to be here.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, first, let's dive into why this garden was established in early 2019. What role, does the garden play to empower people in the area?
Sure. Well, the garden kind of started out of an idea. We had been working with the Junior League of Peoria for a number of years. They provided their Kids in the Kitchen program for our children that lived at Glendale Commons, one of our housing developments. And they wanted to start growing some fresh fruits and vegetables. So originally we were just going to have a couple of barrels with some tomatoes in it.
Sure.
But we did some research, found out that an empty lot right across the alley from the housing development was owned by the city of Peoria. Reached out to the city of Peoria, got the University of Illinois Extension Master Gardeners involved, and it's turned into a full-blown community garden.
Absolutely, it sure has. You can see some of it there too. So we're having an open house this coming Thursday, correct? So
Yep.
What is the whole purpose of having this open house if it's been up and going for about a year?
Yeah, we've actually been going for about 18 months. 18 months ago, it was a weedy lot, and we have made such tremendous progress. The city of Peoria helped us put in a water source. We've got a fence. We've got a shed. We're growing all kinds of great fresh fruits and veggies. And we just wanted to take this opportunity to celebrate our garden, invite people to come in and have a look, and also to recognize the community collaboration that made it possible.
And you've been seeing, this community take on a new role and a new face as it's grown and matured itself, by planting those seeds. Big things come. How have people who have, went through the garden and picked those fresh fruits and vegetables, how have they been receiving the garden and what it offers?
Well, it's really amazing. All summer long, we had Thursday afternoons in the garden where Junior League volunteers would come down. We'd teach the kids how to harvest. We teach them we were weeding, we were mulching, we were doing all of those things, but they're learning how to grow their own fruits and vegetables, and then we'd take whatever was ready in the garden at that time and prepare some kind of very simple recipe. So teaching the kids not only how to grow their own food, but how to prepare it, and exposing them. A lot of them, for instance, had never tried eggplant or zucchini, and so showing them that these things can be really delicious. So the kids love it. It's a lot of fun.
I'm going to have to steal that eggplant recipe because I'm not a fan, so maybe you'll change my mind. Why is it important to give these kids the tools for success to help them know how to grow food and how to prepare it in a way that's tasty for them to have a successful adult life when it comes to nutrition?
Yeah, well, first of all, we have several areas in our community that are food deserts where it's really hard for people to access fresh fruits and vegetables. So one of our goals was to provide access. The second piece is typically people who are living in poverty. Eating healthy is more expensive, and so they don't have opportunities to learn how to prepare fresh fruits and vegetables. They don't have as many opportunities to incorporate them into their diets. So the skills that these kids are learning will really benefit them their entire lives.
And let's talk about Thursday again. It's an outdoor event, so social distancing, masking,
Right.
What's the lowdown?
Yep, we ask that everybody wear a mask and observe social distancing practices. It's basically it's not even really an open house because we don't have a house, it's an open garden. But just stop by sometime between 5 and 6:30. You can see what we've got growing, talk to some of the residents that are benefiting, learn more about our project, and at 5:45 we'll do a really short little program to kind of thank our partners and everyone that has made it possible.
Well, Kristen, is there anything else you think we should mention about the Soda Grow Garden or anything else before we wrap it up here?
No, I think that's it. Thanks for having me.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us here on a Central Illinois News Day. It's been a pleasure. And for more on this interview, more information about the open garden coming up on this Thursday, head on over to our website, ciproud.com. Until then, a Central Illinois News Day. We'll be right back after this.